Hello everybody and greetings from school. We wanted to make this short video because you know that we've been very busy over the last year and a bit. We've had our new name change, we've had the challenges and opportunities of remote learning, we've become expert in coronavirus testing, and of course we've had all of the work to do with the rebranding of the school, the new signage and all that that entails. And we're very grateful to the work and the collaboration, continued collaboration with the Portal Trust, and we wanted to put this together just to let you see for yourselves how it all looks. I think it looks fantastic, I'm sure you will agree, and please enjoy it. In terms of classrooms, we've completely refurbished our food tech room, as you can see, with brand new cookers, sinks and furniture, which has made the space much more flexible and much more professional and fundamentally much more hygienic.
So the best thing about the new kitchen is the fact that all 25 children can cook at the same time. This has meant that it's freed up lots of spaces so that we can do more practicals, we can challenge them further, we can really build their skills as it progresses throughout the year. The year 10s that are currently studying their visa, they can really utilise the room and develop their skills a lot further than they could have done if they were in the old room. It has also meant that we can upskill them in terms of what we can do with them, because say for example we have more plugs than we used to have, which means that we can make more complex products using whisks, which we could never do before. The hygiene aspect is completely transformed. We have the space for children to wash up properly, clean up properly, wash their hands. There is no safety issues anymore, and each pupil, I feel very confident that when they come in here they will come out with an excellent product, or in their theory lessons they will come out knowing exactly what they need to know in food without any safety issues.
I think the new food tech room it's like more professional, and it's really good to work in, better than before. One of the major changes are the sinks. So we used to have not very deep sinks. So what would happen is that we would have to use trays and fill it up with water, and most of the time we used to make a mess. But now, since it's changed, we don't have to fill up trays and it's more easier to work with. I've asked other students about it. They think it's really good that it's changed. It's more professional again. It's more professional than before, and it's really nice to work in. It's really easy to get on with work and have your own station to work in.
In the same block, we also had a refurb of the SEN suite of rooms, and you will have remembered many reports in meetings around our vision for a hub, and we've realised that now, and we've got, as you can see, wonderful furniture, a fantastic multi-skilled space, I suppose, that can be used for a variety of different activities at once, and it looks really good, and we're very pleased with it.
This is the hub, which is a new learning space both within the school and a new space to the learning support department. It's quite a large, open learning and sensory space. It has a number of functions and purposes, so it will be used for small group interventions and support, small group workshops which we deliver after school. It will also be used for some one-to-one work, both by learning support assistants, higher level teaching assistants, teachers and outside professionals like the educational psychologist and the speech and language therapist. We also want this to be a space where students feel like they have kind of ownership and they can work relatively independently. We wanted to act both as a kind of port in the storm for students who find a full day in a really busy mainstream environment at times overwhelming, and we want to kind of it to serve as like a little lighthouse that shines a light out on the rest of our students and supports outstanding teaching and learning and inclusion across the whole school.
I find it very calm and relaxing Like for people to do work in there, I think they will benefit a lot and get more done in the space of in there than in actual classroom. It looks very artistic. Looks very nice. Yeah, it looks like a zone where everyone wants to be really.
And you would also remember, I think around about this time last year, we explained that we wanted to engage in a project to extend the library, and I'm absolutely delighted with it. We've opened up the space, we've made it a much more vibrant and inviting space for students, and we're continuing to work with it because we're developing our signage within the library over the next few months as well.
The library has been visited by students. Very much their reaction is wow. They love the colours. Get a bit lost at the moment finding books, but they love exploring. And what I'm pleased about is that students are finding books that they would not have found in the previous library because the shelves were too close together. They didn't have the space to look for books. What I'm finding is that having the space in the library, we can now display a lot of books in different subjects, and because there is the space, students can wander around and look. We had students in yesterday and are particularly interested in the Shakespeare display, probably because the plays and the different books about Shakespeare were very closely packed on the shelves before, and now they can actually see them.
The library is very colourful and bright. It's very aesthetic. There are lots of books to choose from, lots of sections and displays. Yeah, I want to take my friends here and talk to them and do homework together.
And I think, as you know, we told you that the rollout of laptops would be an exciting venture and a real landmark for us in our teaching and learning strategy and vision, and it has proved to be exactly that. And you can see what it's like in classes. We've got wonderful images of students with their laptops in lessons, engaging in work. It really does support independent learning. It really supports the pace of learning in the lessons as well. And when I speak to students, they say that it has a great impact on their ability to access work independently at home also.
Our curriculum vision focuses on developing independent thinkers at Key Stage 3, subject masters at Key Stage 4 and critical scholars at Key Stage 5. We recognise the importance of supporting and guiding students to use what they've learnt and helping them to apply that to different situations, analyse data and scenarios that they're given, and evaluating information so that they can come up with their own arguments. All of this supports them gaining confidence with what they've learnt, and also gives them resilience when they're being faced with new ideas or new scenarios to be able to use what they've learnt previously. We recognise that technology is and has been a game changer. It supports us to share new ideas and share materials with students that they can do and they can engage with before learning. We now have a focus on pre-learning as part of our curriculum. What that does is it frees us up to be able to focus on what we think really matters in class, allowing students to wrestle with those ideas and do those harder skills, as we've said previously, of applying, analysing and evaluating. Staff and students are equally excited by the ability of every student having a laptop. We're really excited to see not only how departments have incorporated that into their schemes of learning, and that sharing has already started, but we're excited to see how that can be built upon, not only in developing skills of students and seeing what they can do independently, but also seeing how departments can work together and collaborate to make sure we can use that technology to the best of its advantage.
I think the laptops are great. They're great in the sense because you can't see the screen, you're at the back, you've got something in front of you. And also at home, I mean, I have a laptop and I can do work on it still, but it's my dad's laptop. And like, he wants to use it and he can't, he's got to wait for me to finish homework. Sometimes homework can take a long time, so the laptop helps me to give my own device to do either pre-learning or do work that I need to catch up on. They're really good. Very happy that we've got it because from what I know, we're one of like the only schools that have our laptops and they do help in lessons, especially throughout this lockdown where things have been harder. It just makes our lives a lot easier, and yeah, they're really good.
During lockdown, I found it hard to do my schoolwork because I didn't have access to my own device. After contacting my form tutor, I was given a laptop by the school on loan, and I found it very helpful because I was able to access my online classes without having to share with any of my other siblings and stuff like that. Now that we've returned back to school, every student from year 7 all the way till year 13 has been given their own laptop, and that's extremely helpful because it just helps with our learning at home and at school.
So thank you for watching, and as you know, I am strongly committed, as is all of the team, to striving to continually improve the building and the fabric of the building, and with your support we are able to start work on the swimming pool project, and we hope to finish that probably by the end of September, maybe into October, pending a survey which is imminent. So that's it. Hope you've enjoyed it. I would like to really thank you all for all of your support over the last year. It has been a challenging time, but it's been a great opportunity, a great experience for us of teamwork, our community pulling together, our staff pulling together, and I'm very grateful to the support that you've given us as well. It really does mean a lot. And I would also like to thank the Portal Trust for their continued support and collaboration, particularly with regard to the grant that we received for the laptops. We've done some student voice and the feedback has been phenomenally positive, so thank you for that as well. And once again, thank you for watching.